My sweet friend, I'm so excited to bring you this episode, which is a replay of one I did maybe 3 years ago now, from the vault on when I actually was first doing the Spring Detox Challenge that's happening this week. Just really giving you a picture of how essential oils, particularly Doterra essential oils and wellness products, can help you detox your body and home. And so in this episode, I just kind of share some of my favorite oils and products that I use personally to really, detox my body and home in these different areas that we're actually talking about in the Spring Detox Challenge. And even just share a little bit on how I support my wholesale customers when they choose to get, whether it's 1 oil, 2 oils, or 3 oils, but as long as they have their wholesale membership, how I am committed to really helping them incorporate whatever they have and whatever they will get into their lifestyle so that not only can they detox their body and home, and use more natural solutions, but also to use essential oils for other health goals and things in their life. Okay, so listen to this episode, as well as make sure you join our Spring Detox Challenge that's happening this week. It is free, and we are going through just like different reasons why, different things you need to be looking out for in your food, your kitchen, cleaning, skincare, hair care, but then how some essential oils and wellness products can help be the solution for those things. And so definitely sign up for the challenge. There's also a free giveaway in the challenge for the person who participates the most and shares about it. But also, just so you know, in this episode, I did talk quite a bit about a membership that I previously had, the Academy that is now the resources for that are available to my coaching clients, but I also have tons of resources that are available to my essential oil customers as well. And so really one of the best ways that you could ever work with me is through essential oils and through health coaching. And so since we're focusing on essential oils in this season, definitely also check out the links to book a 101 starter consult with me if you're interested in getting started with using doTERRA essential oils for your health, home, and family. And then also there is a link if you want to go get started with create your own kit. If you're kind of a do-it-yourself person, you can go ahead and that link will kind of automatically get you as a customer on my team. And I am doing a special prize. I announced this in the challenge for all challenge goers too, that if you order 100 PV, the first 5 women to do that will get a free oil from me as well. And if you're participating in the challenge and you choose to let your first enrollment order be 100 points. Okay. So anyways, you could always ask me more about that on Instagram or in the Facebook group. But for now, I want you to listen to this episode, get an idea of how essential oils and doTERRA can really support you. And I can support you in detoxing your body and home. And then yes, make sure you join the Spring Detox Challenge so you can kind of get a holistic understanding of everything. All right. Enjoy the episode. You're listening to the Made Well Women podcast, and I am Brianna Wilkerson, your host. For over half my life, I really had to pay attention to my relationship with food, with my body, and with myself. As a young girl, I just started to find my worth in my weight and my work. And I really started to define my beauty, my body, and my value in all of those things. And that led to a very not healthy way of eating, not healthy way of taking care of myself. But when I started to realize that my worth was not in my weight and that healthy living did not have to be so depriving, but it could actually be joyful, that's when I found freedom and breakthrough. And it has been my mission ever since to help women do the same. So Made Well Women is about helping other women find peace with food, create healthy habits, and use essential oils confidently. So you're going to find solo episodes, you're going to find guest interviews from time to time, and really you're just going to find a space where I can talk to you from heart to heart, woman to woman, to really support you in creating your version of food freedom, finding healthy habits that support you in your life, and using essential oils to support you along the way. And as I mentioned, I'm an essential oils lover and I'm an advocate with doTERRA, and I really want to help more and more women and homes use essential oils for your health and for women's health, their family, and their homes. So I'm so glad you're here and so glad to support you. Before you go and listen to the episode, I want you to do a couple things. One, make sure you join the Made Well Women's Health community. This is a space where you can unpack these episodes and get support on your journey, as well as follow me on Instagram because I share all about behind the scenes of my own life there as well. All right, enjoy the episode, and I can't wait to get to know you more and support you. Then too, just to as we talk about detoxing, there are a couple topics that when it comes to really having a healthy body that I've learned about, there are a couple ones that really make me like know that I need to keep going and talking about this stuff and supporting them in this stuff. And one was really like nutrition and the truth about what it really means to have a healthy body through eating more whole foods, less processed food, the truth about preservatives. But then also, I think as I've learned more about these environmental toxins that we just expose ourselves to in our personal environment, it's one of those are one of those topics that like, I'm like, listen, I read stuff, I learn stuff, and I get pissed off because I'm like, you know what? I just said that, pissed off. There are people who know know how this can affect your body, but aren't telling us, particularly the manufacturers. And two, don't know how it can affect, like certain toxins can affect our body, but don't care. And so as I've learned, as many people have gone before me in learning about this, I am like, no, we're going to talk about this. And really, I dive really deep into this toxin conversation, why we should really consider toxins, the different ones you need to really look out for in your food, kitchen, cleaning, hair and skin. And then in the Healthy Body Academy, my coaching membership, I go in. Like this month, I was like, it took me forever to do the masterclass because I was like, you know what? I'm going to give these ladies the real deal, the raw deal, real deal. And so if you are like on this journey of like, you really want to not just learn the tricks and the tips of being healthy, but actually understand why. Because I feel when you understand why, and then you understand what and how, then you're actually able to make more informed decisions and be able, when you're alone, when you're out there trying to buy products or trying to do things, you're able to know what to do. And that is ultimately my goal, is to empower you to take care of yourself. And so if that's you, then I would say you really need to join the Healthy Body Academy, because the Healthy Body Academy is where I reveal these like truths about all these areas: nutrition, exercise, stress, sleep, digestion, toxic load mindset, and habits, and then coach the women in really applying those truths to their unique lives and situations, and offer them coaching and resources and support and community around that. Like, it is where I'm showing up, and really, women have had their lives transformed and their health transformed. So I will say this, I am raising the price as of June 1st for the Healthy Body Academy, from $47 a month to $67 a month. And that may change, but that's what's going to happen. So I really give my all to this group. So if you are like, I've been teeter-tottering and I want to, but I'm not sure, you better get in while the price is a little cheaper. It's worth the 67 or more, but I really wanted to offer it at an introductory rate for the first kind of 5-6 months of it being open. So if you are like, I want to test that out, you can try it out for a couple months, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. Then you just stop, right? Stop paying. But check it out. Go to madewell345.com/healthybodyacademy. Click the option, join us, and we can go from there. I would love to have you there. And really, as I talk about detoxing your body and home, the real behind the scenes truth revealed is in that academy. Okay. So the next thing in is an essential oil. So, I think there's one thing to learn about this stuff, like the different toxins, BPA, triglycerin, parabens, parfums. I can go on and on, phthalates, all these different ones, and their impact on our bodies, such as, disrupting our hormone process could cause, insulin resistance, high blood pressure. It can lead to long-term Alzheimer's, all these different conditions, even early onset puberty in our children. And moms, when you're taking in this stuff too and you're pregnant, it's going in your child. So it's like all these things might not affect you short-term, but long-term they will. Okay, so then what do you do? Like, okay, well, yeah, Brianna, you're teaching all this, but what products do I use? I still need to clean. I still need to take care of my skin. Well, in the Healthy Body Academy, I also put together some suggested resources with kind of like pre-done products. I've also put together some essential oil recipes to get you started. And if you're in my oils community, you'll be able to get access to that. To all my oil customers, I'll give you access to that. But the resource packet, is in the academy. But I would even say essential oils, as we talk about that, is a solution. I'm going to talk through, and if you're watching video-wise, you're going to see some of this. Some of the products I use from Doterra. Doterra is the company I use. I've researched, tried for the last 3 or 4 years, love them, and that's how I really take care of. That's my solution ultimately for all these things that we're talking about. And yes, I don't make everything. Sometimes I forget to buy from them. I just love that I can get everything in one place. But I do then use do-it-yourself solutions, you know, with the oils, or I know the products in which you could help that are easy and then good out there already pre-done. So, I really support women in one, understanding why, what, and how, who, where, what, when, but then through the essential oils, really actually giving you these natural tools to really support you in detoxing your body and home on an ongoing basis. So I do classes in multiple things, skin, hair, cleaning, emotion, stress, sleep, digestion, all these different things. Oils are a solution. So if you're actually wanting long-term to detox your body and home more than just in one area, well, then really essential oils are for you. So I will say this. If you are ready to get started with essential oils, you got to check out the links below, because like maybe you're like, Brian, I've been listening to you. I actually don't really need to talk with you. I kind of know what I want to do. I'm going to link in some like how to sign up options like on your own, like go ahead and just sign up. And basically when you sign up, you get your own wholesale account. So whenever you buy oils, you get them 25% cheaper. And also when you kind of like sign up underneath my team, I support you through a private Facebook group, a trainings library, conversations on Zoom. If you want to talk through it, I really support women once you've said yes to really starting in implementing and using them in your life. I don't want you to just buy them. It's a waste of money. I want you to buy them and use them. So be sure to check that out. And then also if you're like, actually, Brie, I really need to just kind of see which ones are best for me and you to walk me through it, apply for an essential oils consultation and I'll come back to you and we can chit chat about that. So if you go to madewell345.com/essential oils consultation, you can apply for that. All the links for all of that, the survey, the academy, how to sign up on your own, how to book a oils conversation will be in here as well. Okay, so that's kind of that. Then I'll talk about the oils. So I've talked about season 2 recap, the academy, detoxing, and then essential oils. And then I will say kind of one more thing that's combined. So I recently combined I think I mentioned this in the last podcast episode, one free group on Facebook. That's the Healthy Body Podcast community where I will talk health and wellness and essential oils, everything in one place, coaching stuff in one place. And the reason why I do that is I want more women to listen to these podcasts, because I don't just believe that I'm offering value. I believe my guests are offering a lot of great value, have more conversation around it, but then also that leaves space for me, for my academy members and my oils customers to really support them in this higher level way because they've already said yes. And so join the Healthy Body Podcast community if you haven't yet on Facebook. And that's where we'll be unpacking these episodes. And then, there'll be different things from time to time. Like this summer. This summer, I will be having a Healthy Summer series where I'll be traveling for at least a month during the summer and on the other side of the world, which is exciting. But I don't know if internet's going to be reliable. So I am actually going to have 8 different guest experts lead you through different topics around being healthy in the summer. So we have people talking about essential oils, one of my great mentors, some people talking about recipes and essential oils, some women talking about meal planning. Then we have some stuff about body image and body love. We have raw foods. We have people also talking about toxins. And so there's a variety of people. And the idea of that is to expose you, the women in the community, to more than just me, but also kind of have these guest experts and kind of grow the podcast community. So I'll talk more about this on next week's episode, give you all the details, who's going to be speaking, what they're going to say. And then during the summer, either I will do an episode introducing the speaker each Sunday of the month, and then they're going to go live or do stuff in the Facebook group, Healthy Body Podcast community, during the summer. Or if they're able to, and we're able to get all the interviews done before I leave, I will actually talk with them on the podcast. So they'll be on. So there might be a mixture of me just introducing them and them introducing them. It's really, you're just going to have to kind of see and see. Just stay tuned to the podcast, really. Right? So the link for that will be available next week.
to sign up. So it's a free series. You can get exposed to these experts in the group. They're each going to have giveaways. And then at the end, I'll kind of give away the giveaways. But you just got to join the group and interact. So more on that next week, okay, on next week's episode. But I just, again, wanted to remind you that's what's going to happen, special for the summer, June and July. And then we'll get back to everything. So to recap, before I get into the oils, season 2 was awesome. I would love to get your feedback. So fill out the survey. Detoxing and toxins are really important to me. And I think it's often the missing link for a lot of women in their health. And so if you're looking for higher level support in that, join the Academy. Price goes up on June 1st. And if you're looking to actually get these essential oil tools to help you in that, either book an oil consultation or sign up yourself. And then the summer series is happening this summer. Okay? Recap. Okay, let's talk about oils now. So, I have probably like almost all of Doterra's essential oils, which is 80 something, right? There's just a lot. I use a lot of their pre-done products. A lot of people don't know they have wellness products. And then I make a lot of stuff. So I don't know how to give you like the top 10. I just was struggling with that. So I just actually just took a shower, looked in my bathroom and saying, which products that I regularly use can I talk about? Then I looked at my kitchen sill, which I have this little organized container with my top oils that I use for cleaning in the kitchen for my overall health. And I just grabbed it. So this is literally stuff I have in my kitchen and in my bathroom that I use regularly. And so stay tuned as I listen to the list those. Okay, so if we're talking about detoxing your food, one of the recipes I did give in this essential oils resource for the Academy members and my oils team is literally so pesticides is something that if you just buy conventional fruits and veggies, they're going to be on there. Talked about the Dirty Dozen, Clean 15, all that in the Academy, so you can check that out if you're interested. But one of the ways is say if you're I can't get everything organic, or I can't find them, or I just can't afford it right now. I would say one, we do need to I get a mixture, and then when I don't, I clean them if I can. So a lemon essential oil is products falling down. Lemon essential oil, I use this for everything. I put this in my water to cleanse my body. I put this in a spray with melaleuca or tea tree, vinegar and water to clean. Lemon, I soak my vegetables and fruits with lemon and baking soda. So if all else fails and you're what oil did I start with? You can start with lemon. Lemon's going to help clean your veggies. It's going to help clean your home and all of that, right? And tea tree is also a great one, antiseptic. So that one's great for your hair as well as your skin. I actually created a mixture with frankincense, lavender, and melaleuca with doTERRA's unscented body lotion for my skin that I regularly use on my face, my body, just to moisturize, clean, all that sort of stuff. So that's a great one. And then, let's talk about then cleaning is, again, let's talk a little bit about that. So again, you could use tea tree, lemon oils are great. They have just great properties to do that. Any citrus oil really is going to be a great one. Wild orange is another one people love to use. Grapefruit is another one. I have those here too. Grapefruit is another one. And then there's tons. There's citrus bliss. There's bergamot. There's even the lemongrass family is a great one for deodorizing. You can even make your own air freshener with that. Couple drops of lemongrass, and then spraying after you do the deed. But what I really love is Purify. I really love Purify because it is a blend that doTERRA's put together with lemon, Siberian fir, citronella, lime, tea tree oil, cilantro. It smells like pine sol, but to me, a better version of pine sol. And I use it often to clean my tubs, my bathrooms. If I'm cooking something and it's a little scenty, odorizing it, Purify is something that honestly I use so often to just cleanse the air, cleanse my bathroom, cleanse my kitchen, cleanse my floors. Another great one that you can do for cleaning in general, or even your immune system, is On Guard, right? I have the On Guard oil here. I have the On Guard hand sanitizing spray they've put, and On Guard toothpaste. I mean, they have On Guard laundry detergent. There's On Guard mouthwash. There's On Guard multi-cleaner soap. So if all else fails, just get the On Guard bottle and you can do a lot of this stuff. But On Guard is a protective immune boosting blend that even when they've done a lot of work, Doterra has done a lot of testing that they saw, it kills microbes. It is one of those things that, nothing can stand against it. So it has wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, and I think that's it. And I use it often, like if you're watching, I'm just going to put a drop in my mouth, but I also put it in the soaps I use. I clean with it. If I'm not feeling well, I use it like, straight, taking On Guard straight to hardcore, guys. Taking On Guard straight to hardcore. Woo! Put in your water if you're not used to it. So that one can be taken internally. Topically, I would say because it has what we call hot oils, which are the spices. You want to dilute it in fractionated coconut oil, which I have right here with Doterra, which just means they've taken out the triglycerides that make it harden at room temperature and it's scented. So I use that often as a makeup remover, but I also use it for my hair and then also for my skin. And then, of course, to dilute things. So any of the rollers Doterra has typically have that as a dilution, the fractionated coconut oil. Again, yeah, so cleaning, you can use a lot of different oils. You can use rosemary, you can use eucalyptus, you can use peppermint, you can use lavender, you can use lemon, tea tree, On Guard. There's a lot that have cleansing and antiseptic, antimicrobial, antiviral properties. So those are just to name a few. And then so for, let's talk about hair and skin, because I think as women, I talk a lot about this in the Healthy Body Academy's masterclass. It's just that we are, women can put up probably like 12 products on her body a day, which is like 168 unique chemicals. And that comes from perfume, your hair, moisturizer, your shampoo and conditioners, your lotions, your makeup, and so forth, right? And that's fine. It's okay to be beautiful. It's okay to feel clean. It's okay to feel fresh. But a lot of toxins such as parfums, phthalates, parabens, fragrance, like if you see all that stuff, that usually has some sort of chemical that could disrupt the normal flow of your body. But what do we do? So there are a lot of do-it-yourself recipes. I have that in the skin and hair class for my essential oil team. I also like do-it-yourself ones, but then also some pre-done products I talk about in there. And then, of course, in the recipe kit for the Healthy Body Academy. What I love to use for my hair is Doterra's shampoo and conditioner. And then also, because of my little curlies, I use their people with straighter hair use this too, root to tip serum for healthy hair and scalp. And then if I want the curlies to be a little bit solidified, I use the Healthy Hold Glaze. Now, so that's four kind of like the hair salon system you can get from Doterra pre-done. And some of it, so it's made with essential oils. So it has oils such as lavender, peppermint, cedarwood, marjoram, niaouli, rosemary, eucalyptus, ylang-ylang, tea tree. I mentioned peppermint already. There are some citrus oils such as lemon, lime. And then there's some other natural things like avocado oil. There's sandalwood oil. There's barley. There's tangerine. There's, a lot of great oils that are great for your hair are in here. And I think the shampoo even is helps with UV sun rays. So I love this. My hair has never felt healthier. And I can tell the difference when I wash my hair with something else if I'm traveling and don't have this, right? And so they even have little travel packs too. So I would recommend, I was a little weary because I have more of this drier type of hair, but it really does my hair well. So I recommend trying that out, just see if it's a great fit for you. And again, they do have little sample packs you can order when you get your own wholesale account, so you can see if it's a good fit. Then another thing is Doterra really has a kind of like 2 or 3, right? Not 4, 2 or 3 different facial care systems. And HD Clear was the one I first started with. So if you have problematic skin, meaning like you often have breakouts, or your skin is just like, I would say breakouts or just kind of sensitive. Like I would say that HD Clear is great for you. And it has the oil itself. So there's 3 things. There's the face wash, there's the lotion, and then the oil. The oil is in a roller, and it has black cumin seed, which is great for pimples and breakouts, hoe wood, melaleuca, eucalyptus, geranium, and litsea. And I started using this because I've always had sensitive skin. And even I started using Dove sensitive skin as a kid because at a young age, I realized that things with perfume, fragrance, and perfume made my skin break out. And I was, a little weary, just like, my skin is so sensitive. But I really loved HD Clear. It just really cleansed my face. And even now when I do have a pimple or a breakout, I'll get the roller bottle and just apply it straight on. So that is really amazing. But what I use now is a 4-piece set that every woman that has used this with doTERRA has said great things about it. Every woman on my team, every woman that I've met, even my friend who's kind of, what's the esthetician? Is that like skin? I think so. Well, says it's like a dream. It's like going to the spa. And so the first part is, it's Virage. Virage is a beautiful kit that has doTERRA's Immortelle in it, which is anti-aging serum, has oils such as frankincense, sandalwood, myrrh, rose, helichrysum, a lot of these more expensive oils that do your skin really well. Like it just does your skin really well. So there's the cleanser. The cleanser has, and each of these have different oils, but the cleanser has wild orange, melaleuca, and basil in it. And then you do the toner. The toner is a spray. It has ylang ylang, palmarosa, cypress, and coriander. And then the third step is this anti-aging serum, which has frankincense, lavender, helichrysum, sandalwood, myrrh, and rose. And then the fourth step is this lotion, which has geranium, jasmine, juniper berry, and sea buckthorn berry. I don't always use all four because, you're in a rush sometimes. So sometimes I'll just do the cleanser and the lotion, but at least once a day, mostly in the night, I'll do the whole system. And my skin has felt delightful. And then again, doTERRA has another set for kind of older age skin. It has an anti-aging like serum thing for underneath your eyes and all that great stuff. So there's a lot of pre-done products. And this Virage lasts me a long while, 6 months or more, because you just need to use a little bit at a time. And that's true with all of doTERRA's products and even their essential oils. So I would definitely recommend trying that out. And again, you can use a lot of the individual oils I mentioned there to make your own stuff. Frankincense, lavender, myrrh, sandalwood, all of those. Copaiba is even a great one. Helichrysum, which is, by the way, you can make your own sunscreen with helichrysum. Yeah. Helichrysum, zinc oxide, and then doTERRA's hand and body lotion. Boom. So there are so many other more products I could talk to you about that I've tried over the last 3 to 4 years. They're all around my house because they're high quality. They do a lot of testing, and the oils work. It just works. And so there's, again, tons and tons of oils, tons and tons of products. And I mentioned a few here, but if you really want to learn about more, I would definitely suggest getting started. And so I'll share a little bit about what does it mean to get started with doTERRA essential oils. So basically, you could do 2 options. You could one, pay $35 US. If you're in the US, they have it ships to other different countries, so don't let that hold you back. If you're in the US, you pay $35 US, or if you're in a global access country, you pay $35 US, and then you get your wholesale account. You actually get a book that explains all the oils too, and basically you can order 1 or 2 from there, really. And then every year, if you just want to renew your wholesale account, you just pay $25, and they send you a bottle of peppermint too, so it's like a win-win situation. But you're not required to order more than you want. You could order once. You could order twice. It's up to you. Many on my team are essential oil lovers and just, again, use all these products. I use the vitamins. I order the vitamins. Vitamins are my main thing I order each month. Lifelong Vitality Pack, probiotics, digestive enzymes. That's like my baseline order each month. Mito 2 Max, the energy, stamina complex, deep blue helps with the muscles. Then maybe I add 1 or 2 oils to refill, right? I order each month because, one, it allows me also to get loyalty rewards points, meaning that I get free points. Like, so if I'm ever like, I need to buy Virage, but I don't want to pay for it, even though it's super affordable, I have points for it, right? So it's almost like getting in like a wellness box each month. Like each month you get like this cute little wellness box, take care of your body and your health, right? Why not? But that is a choice that some people have chosen to make as they've gotten more into it, but you don't have to do that. That's totally up to you. But basically also when you choose to sign up underneath kind of just my team, it just means even if you order once, I'm going to educate you through the Facebook community, through webinars, through live sessions, through the podcast, through my essential oils resource library, jump on calls when we can. I'm all about supporting women when they've said yes. And so if you're interested in that, you can either get just the wholesale account, buy 1 or 2, or you could get a starter kit. The starter kits typically start at $150 US, which includes your wholesale membership. And can include 8 oils and a diffuser for one, 10 different oils to get you started, and some beadlets, like a lot of the base oils that you can use for a lot of this. And you can actually listen to one of the earlier essential oil features I did in my Essential Oils 101 webinar, where I went into the 10 basic oils, and on the podcast actually, in January on the podcast, where I went into the 10 basic oils, which is 2 of Doterra's starter kits, and how those are the ones that are basically sitting on my counter that I use almost every day, right? It has oregano, On Guard, Digestin, Breathe, Peppermint, Deep Blue, Lemon, Melaleuca, Lavender. Did I say frankincense? There's 10 of them. Oregano. So it's a really just great kit. So yeah, so you can either just choose to pay that one wholesale fee and get started with 1 or 2 oils, or start with a kit because it's actually more cheaper and you get more bang for your buck. And then from there, I definitely support you when you get your oils. We can have a little convo and say, how do you use them? You can join the Facebook community, get access to my resource library. So that's a little bit on detoxing your body and home with essential oils. Some products I recommend that you use to help get started. So if you are interested in getting started, again, check out the links there. And you're just going to get so much support really from that.
Friend, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you are kind of just have your mind a little bit open into how essential oils can be a great, natural, pure health driven solution to really helping not just detox your body and home, but to support your health and your body and your family's health and body in this season and beyond. And so make sure you join me for that Spring Detox Challenge happening this week if you're specifically interested in how it can help you detox your food, kitchen, cleaning, hair care, and skincare. But then also make sure you either book an essential oils consult with me, or just go ahead and get your first kind of starter kit to really get started on using this essential oil journey. When you book a consult with me, we can really customize that for you if you're interested in that, or you could feel free to email me or message me if you're would much rather chat that way. But also if you go ahead straight to the link to get started and create your own kit. And remember, if it's over 100 points this month, you'll get the first 5 ladies get a free oil. So up to you if you're a do-it-yourself person. Go use the link to get started and get your own thing together. If you would rather some support in that, please book that consult. Okay, so excited to continue to support you through the podcast. Make sure you join the challenge. Make sure you check out the oil resources. And we'll be back next week with another episode. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Made Well Women podcast and enjoyed whether it was me and a solo episode or my guest thoughts on really how to help you live a healthy life and to be made well. But before you go, I want to make sure you know you're not alone. These podcasts are meant to be inspirational. They're meant to support you as you're going about your daily life. But where I have found the most transformation is one-on-one support, but also community. So make sure you join the Made Well Women's Health community, where you can process this podcast and get support in whatever aspect of a Made Well journey you're on. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram, because there you're going to also be able to see behind the scenes and just how I live my own Made Well Woman life. All right. Can't wait to support you. Can't wait to get to know you more. And again, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Please rate, review it. Let me know how it was for you. And the more people that rate and review the podcast, the more women that could see it. All right. That's it. Bless you. And I'll see you on the next episode.